This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for Thursday, March 30. I'm Gary Dick. South Bend-based AM General is requesting a nearly $70 million tax abatement from the St. Joseph County Council, all part of a multi-million-dollar expansion of its manufacturing plant in Mishawaka.
The company says a recently awarded contract from the U.S. Army to build Joint Light Tactical Vehicles necessitates the growth. The deal is worth up to $8.6 billion over the next decade and could create more than 300 jobs. However, AM General is facing pushback from the original designer and manufacturer of the JLTV, Wisconsin-based Oshkosh Defense. Oshkosh has filed a formal bid protest with the U.S. Government Accountability Office over the U.S. Army's decision to award the contract to AM General, saying it believes the government's evaluation, quote, did not properly review the financial, technical, and manufacturing capabilities offered to select the best value and lowest risk solution to deliver the JLTV. Meanwhile, AM General has continued to proceed with the project despite the bid objection. The company has broken ground on the expansion and on Tuesday went before the county council seeking $8.8 million in real property and $59.5 million in manufacturing equipment incentives. St. Joseph County Economic Development Executive Director Bill Shaliall told IIB the resolution for the abatement passed out of committee favorably, and he anticipates final approval on May 9th. Alex Brown, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
A medtech startup in Kosciuszko County has received an undisclosed investment from Indianapolis-based Elevate Ventures. Warsaw-based GymViz LLC said this week the funding from Elevate's Community Ideation Fund will be used to further develop its software that seeks to improve diagnostic accuracy and optimize treatment plans. Eskenazi Health in Indianapolis is launching a $60 million campaign to support its long-standing efforts to reduce health disparities and improve life expectancy across central Indiana. The 164-year-old health system said Wednesday its campaign, called Beyond Barriers, will address the social drivers that affect the health and well-being of residents. Economic and community development officials from North Manchester are hosting a call-out event next month for entrepreneurs in Wabash County. Manchester Alive Main Street Chamber says the event intends to provide guidance and showcase tools that are available for startups and small businesses. From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio. Get ready, Southwest Indiana. We're headed your way. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the second annual Engage Southwest Indiana event, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. Tuesday, April 11th at the Old National Events Plaza in Evansville. We'll be diving into regional and statewide initiatives with a focus on talent, education, and issues shaping our economy. More at ibj.com/engage. Indiana University is creating 3 new degree programs that will continue to bolster the school's growing emphasis on technology careers and research opportunities. The degrees will be in the areas of microelectronics, semiconductors, and nanofabrication. Greenwood-based Indiana American Water has acquired the water system of a Kosciuszko County town. The utility made that announcement Tuesday. The deal for the Claypool water system is valued at $700,000 and adds about 150 residents to Indiana American Water's customer base. The Fair Housing Center of Central Indiana and Indianapolis-based Rainbow Realty Group have announced a $750,000 settlement in a dispute over an alleged predatory rent-to-own program. The settlement has been preliminarily approved by Judge Jane Magnus Stinson of the Indiana Southern District Court, with a final hearing set for May 11. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.